From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Shannon Slockett and Wendy Yelland in Williamsburg today.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Lillis Insurance Agency in Williamsburg if auto owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Ullman's Fine Home Furnishings has been turning ideas into beautiful homes for over 86 years.
Quality, style, and a fun shopping experience are what Ullman's is known for.
Come visit Ullman's in Williamsburg and see their vast selection.
And remember, there's always free delivery. Stop at Ullman's Fine Home Furnishings in Williamsburg today and stay as long as you like.
Do you know my mom's a realtor? I love the Valentine. Let's talk about moving. I can't wait until it's closing day. Are you thinking of buying and selling? My mom can be your real estate agent. It's closing day. I'm gonna work for the Valentine Sunday. I love Williamsburg. Go Raiders! Williamsburg is my home.
Doc's Tap Room on the Square in Williamsburg is your place to grab a brew, gather, and have a good time. Doc specializes in local Iowa craft brews and offers locally made ice cream, fresh squeezed lemonade, and Raiderade and delicious appetizers. Doc's loves to support live, local music. Check our Facebook page or website to see upcoming show dates and times. Come see us at Doc's in Williamsburg.
Well, we had our first baby.
It is beautiful or handsome.
Oh, it's a boy.
We're interested in life insurance.
And we bought a bigger car.
Yeah.
Bigger car. Here is your plan. Goodbye.
When protecting your future, count on a human. Only a Farm Bureau Financial Services agent will sit down with you for a super check and together create a plan that works for you. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Shannon Slockett and Wendy Yelland in Williamsburg today.
Williamsburg Dental Health Clinic is a proud sponsor of Williamsburg Schools and Raider Athletics, serving Williamsburg, Iowa County, and surrounding communities since 2005. Our office employs all kinds of smile experts. Our skilled doctors, Megan Greer and Erica Takanami, take pride in providing the best quality of dentistry for our patient family and stand behind the care they provide. Our fun team of assistants are here to talk you through procedures and answer any questions to put you at ease. Our team of caring hygienists aim to keep you comfortable as they build a relationship of trust with every patient that steps into our office. Call our front office to get scheduled as a new patient or resume your care. Williamsburg Dental Health Clinic, comfortable, friendly care for your smile. Because when you smile, we smile. Located at 827 South Highland Street. Call us today at 319-668-9808 to experience the difference.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jared Klosterbauer and sales associate Amanda Hohenschel in Williamsburg today.
Come take my hand and see the world around you. The time is right, just let the light surround you. And step by step you feel it coming alive. The feeling deep down inside and you've got nothing to hide. To reach the top you've gotta keep on moving. Don't let it stop, just gotta keep on moving. I know you're doing your best, you're stepping up from the rest. Just keep on passing the test and then you gotta climb high.
Pain, hands, feet, it comes and goes. Neuropathy pain strikes and another drug or surgery just won't do. At least talk to Agape Chiropractic Laser Clinic for a consultation. It won't cost a dime. Agape has the only FDA-approved Class 4 therapeutic laser that just might be your answer. No drugs, no surgeries. Worth a call? Agape Chiropractic Laser Clinic. Call for a free consultation and start feeling better without drugs or surgery.
Every home has a story, and for us, it's about the excitement on a young couple's face when they get the keys to their first home, or the happiness of watching a growing family purchase a home with a bigger backyard for their kids to roam. It's about the attention to detail of a new build and long-time dream finally taking off. And it's about the satisfaction of making the home buying process simple and smooth for a family looking to get back to their roots in the country. Apply in person or through the FTSB Mortgage Express app and let us help start your story. Come see us.
Bellin Construction, Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning has been a proud Raider supporter for over 30 years. Our family-owned and operated business also takes pride in serving the Williamsburg area and surrounding communities. Whether you need us for new construction, remodels, plumbing service calls, or HVAC replacements, we have the experience it takes to get the job done right. From our crew at Belland Inc., go Raiders!
State coordinates of new land acquisition.
Oh, you know that big oak tree that got struck by lightning?
Negative.
The barn with the funny cow mural?
Negative.
One-eyed scarecrow?
Negative.
Giant water tower? You're not from here, are you?
I've never seen him.
Robots don't know you. We do.
Hey, how's your dad doing?
For over 80 years, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jared Klosterbauer and sales associate Amanda Hohenschel in Williamsburg today.
Berg Insurance has been offering the Williamsburg community peace of mind for over 50 years. We are an independent agency representing many different carriers to custom fit your needs. Home, health, life, farm, crop, auto. We have you covered. Visit our website or give us a call today. Berg Insurance on the Square in Williamsburg. We can't think of a better place to call home. Let's go Raiders. Play Tater tough.
Wherever you are and whatever you're doing, thank you for taking some time for Williamsburg Raider basketball. Joining me on the broadcast tonight is Robbie Allison, Cooper Bott, and Blake Brink doing stats and on the video board. Tonight the Raiders are hosting the Independence Mustangs. I have the Mustangs predicted to finish in 6th place in the tough Womack East, with the Solon Spartans winning the East. The Womack East has Solon, Mount Vernon, Marion, and Center Point Urbana, who are all ranked. And West Delaware has one of the best players in the Womack in Brooke Brogman. The Raiders are 21-5 all-time versus Independence, winning the last 12 in a row. The Raiders' last loss to the Mustangs was losing back-to-back games in the 2015-16 season. Last season, the Raiders defeated the Mustangs in Independence 51-49. Both teams shot the ball well, with the Raiders shooting 43% and 37% from a three-point range, taking 45% of their shots from three-point range for an effective field goal percentage of 51%, scoring 51 points for an offensive efficiency of 83 points per 100 possessions. Independence shot 47% and 50%, 5 for 10 from a three-point range, with 26% of their shots coming from downtown, for an effective field goal percentage of 54%, scoring of 49 points for an offensive efficiency of 79 points per 100 possessions. The Mustangs shot 29% on the season, 20% from three-point range for an effective field goal percentage of 32% last season, averaging 38 points for an offensive efficiency of 55 points per 100 possessions. The difference in the game was the Raiders forcing 29 Mustang turnovers, forcing Independence to turn the ball over on 47% of their possessions. The Raiders also made 2 more three-pointers, 7-5 three-pointers, the 2-point difference in the 51-49 Raider win in Independence last year. The Bell & Plumbing player who did it all for Independence, repairs and new installs, Bell & Plumbing, Heating and Construction does it all from start to finish. They have the experience it takes to get the job done right here in your backyard, was senior Madison Richford with 10 points on 5 of 11 shooting, 9 rebounds, 4 coming on the offensive boards, 1 assist, 1 block, and 2 steals. The KC sub of the game, Casey's, the pizza place that sells gas and subs too, was sophomore Arabella Lugar and freshman Morgan Richford. Lugar scored 10 points on 3 of 4 shooting, 2 for 2 from three-point range, and 2 for 3 from the free throw line, along with 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Morgan Risbit scored 6 points on 1 for 1 shooting, with that 1 coming from three-point range, and was 3 for 4 from the free throw line, along with 3 rebounds and 3 assists. For the Raiders, the Farm Bureau star player of the game. If you're looking for a star to help you navigate through the difficulties of life, give Farm Bureau agent Jared Crossover a call to make it easy to protect the things that are most important to you. Your home, a family, farm, and future. Was Carly Rich with 23 points, 8 of 17 shooting, 4 for 9 from three-point range, and 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Grabbed 2 rebounds, 1 on the offensive end, had 2 assists and a steal. The Ullman's Furniture bench player of the game. Whether you're furnishing a large home or an efficiency condo, you're sure to find something that fits your needs at Ullman's Furniture. Was senior Jenna Thurm with 4 points, 1 of 3 from the field and 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound and 1 steal. McKenna Hughes also had a good game for the Raiders with 13 points on 5 of 9 shooting, 2 of 5 from three-point range, 1 for 5 from the free throw line, had 3 rebounds, 5 assists and 4 steals. The Mustangs' last game was versus Clear Creek Amana on Tuesday. The Clippers came right out and took control of the game, outscoring the Mustangs 29-5 in the first quarter. CCA led 43-16 at halftime, 59-17 at the end of 3, and defeated the Mustangs by 45, 68-23 in Independence on Tuesday night. The Raiders' last game was at Marion on Tuesday night, which was a similar story as to what Clear Creek Amana did to Independence. The Raiders only scored 2 points in the first quarter and were down 15-2, and scored 2 points in the second quarter and were down 36-4 at halftime. The Raiders trailed the Wolves 53-13 at the end of 3 and lost by 35, 56-21 to Marion on Tuesday night. Taking a look at the Capper Ford keys to the game. The Capper Ford key to the game for offense goes to the Raiders. The Raiders are the better offensive team so far this season, averaging 57 points a game, ranking 4th in the WAMAC for an offensive efficiency of 94.1 points per 100 possessions, which ranks 5th. And that's before the Marion game. Independence is averaging 45.7 points, which ranks 10th in the WAMAC for an offensive efficiency of 61.6 points per 100 possessions, ranking 9th, and that also is before their game against Clear Creek Amana. The Raiders are led offensively by Carly Rich, averaging over 12 points a game, Kenny Skaggs averaging 11, and Zoe Allen averaging 10. The Raiders have 5 different players that are averaging 5 or more field goal attempts a game in Carly Rich, Zoe Allen, McKenna Hughes, Kennedy Skaggs, and Taylor Sanchez. The Raiders are only taking 29% of those shots from three-point range, which ranks 10th in the WAMAC, ahead of only South Tama, who's taking 24.1% of their shots from three-point range, and these Independent Mustangs, who take 24% of their shots from three-point range. Carly Rich is leading the Raiders from behind the arc, along with Taylor Sanchez and Taylor Heitman. Carly Rich, 4 for 10 on the season, shooting 40%, taking 31% of her shots from behind the arc. Taylor Sanchez, 1 for 6 so far on the season, taking 35% of her shots from behind the three-point line. And Taylor Heitman, 2 for 7, taking 70% of her shots from three-point range. The Raiders rank 11th in the WAMAC in assist to a field goal made ratio, assisting on 43% of their field goals made, averaging 8.7 assists, which ranks 10th. Only South Tama ranks lower than the Raiders, assisting on 31% of their field goals made. Freshman Taylor Sanchez, averaging 2 assists a game, is leading the Raiders in assists. Independence is not a bad shooting team, shooting 39% from the field, which ranks 6th in the WAMAC, averaging 19 field goals made, which ranks 6th on 49 field goal attempts, which ranks 7th. The problem for the Mustangs is getting shots off due to turnovers, but more on that in a minute. Independence has 5 players that are averaging 5 or more shots a game, led by freshman Isabella Farley, who's a 12 for 24 on the season, 50% from the field. And the sophomore Morgan Risvit is 9 for 22. Junior Callie Rollins, 6 for 14. Holiday Wood is 4 for 11. Are also above average shooters for Independence coming off the bench. The WAMAC average so far this season is 37% for field goal percentage and 42% for effective field goal percentage when you add in three-pointers made. The Mustangs rank last in the WAMAC in taking shots from three-point range, taking 24% of their shots from three-point range, averaging just under 12 three-point attempts, which ranks 11th, making just under 3 three-pointers a game, which also ranks 11th. Only South Tama is attempting fewer three-pointers, averaging 10, making fewer threes, averaging 1.5, taking 24.1% of their field goal attempts from three-point range. Leading the Mustangs from behind the arc is Sage Stelter, who's 4 for 17 on the season, with taking 74% of her shots from behind the arc. 17 of her 35 field goal attempts. Hollywood, coming off the bench, is also averaging more than 2 three-point attempts a game, taking just over half of her shots from behind the arc, 54.5%. Independence does share the ball well, with the Mustangs assisting on 66.7% of their field goals made, which ranks 4th in the WAMAC, averaging 12.7 assists. The Capper Ford lead the game for the Mustangs, as the Mustangs are allowing their opponents to score 58 points a game, which ranks 12th in the WAMAC. But the Mustangs play the fastest pace among the WAMAC team, averaging 74 possessions a game, with the league average being 61 possessions, which gives Independence a defensive efficiency of 77.8 points allowed per 100 possessions, which ranks 8th. The Raiders are averaging 61 possessions a game, allowing 50 points, which ranks 10th for a defensive efficiency of 82.6 points allowed per 100 possessions, which ranked 11th. Only South Tama has a higher defensive efficiency, allowing 86.9 points per 100 possessions. Of course, a lot of that has to do with the Raiders playing 12th ranked center corner Dana and number 1 Solon in 2 of their first 3 games of the season, followed by 14th ranked Marion on the road. Kennedy Skaggs has 4 blocks on the season already, and Zoa Allen and Ava Hooker have 1 each. The Raiders only blocked 9 shots all of last season and have 6 already this year. The Mustangs have Holly Wood and Addison Kaiser with 2 blocks on the season, and Sage Selter with 1. The free throw line is even coming into the game. So that's a push as the Raiders get to the free throw line more than the Mustangs. Getting the free throw line at a 41.3 free throw rate, which leads the WAMAC, leading the WAMAC in free throws attempted at 19.7 and second in free throws made with 13, shooting 66.1% from the free throw line, which ranks 5th. Carly Rich is leading the Raiders from the free throw line. McKenna Hughes, Kennedy Skaggs, Ava Hooker, and Clara Sinclair are also averaging 2 free throw attempts or more per game. Independence is getting to the free throw line at a 24.7 free throw rate, which ranks 9th in the WAMAC, averaging 12 free throw attempts, which ranks 9th, making 5, which ranks 10th, shooting just under 42% from the free throw line, which also ranks 10th. The Mustangs have 3 players that are averaging 2 or more free throw attempts a game. Jada Ruprev, Devin Ludwig, and they're all averaging more than 2 free throws a game. Selter is leading Independence in free throw shooting, shooting 83%. But the Raiders also send their opponents to the free throw line more often, sending their opponents to the free throw line at a 37.1 rate, which ranks 12th, last in the WAMAC, allowing 16.3 free throw attempts a game, which ranks 11th, with their opponents making 10, which also ranked 11th. Independence is sending their opponents to the free throw line at a 33.5 free throw rate, which ranks 9th, allowing a WAMAC high 18.7 free throw attempts per game, with their opponents making just over 14, shooting a WAMAC high 77% from the free throw line. The rebounding Captain Ford key to the game goes to the Mustangs, as Independence is grabbing 44% of their misses, which ranks 3rd in the WAMAC, collecting just over 11 offensive rebounds, which ranks 4th. Devin Ludwig, Addison Kaiser, Isabella Farley, and Morgan Risbett are all averaging more than 2 offensive rebounds a game, and Callie Rollins is averaging 1. The Raiders are collecting 30% of their misses, which ranks 11th in the WAMAC, grabbing 8.7 offensive rebounds, which ranks 10th. Only South Tama is collecting fewer of their misses than the Raiders, grabbing 23% of their misses. Zoe Allen and Clara Sinclair are averaging more than 2 offensive rebounds a game for the Raiders, and Kennedy Skaggs and Ava Hooker are averaging more than 1 offensive rebound. The Mustangs also do a better job of keeping their opponents off of the offensive glass, allowing their opponents to collect 35.6% of their misses, which ranks 8th, allowing 12.3 offensive rebounds, which again ranks 8th. The Raiders are allowing their opponents to grab 40% of their misses, which ranks 10th in the WAMAC, allowing 10 offensive rebounds, which ranks 7th. Zoe Allen and Kenny Skaggs are leading the Raiders on the defensive glass. Isabella Farley and Devin Ludwig are the leading Independents in defensive rebounding, along with Morgan Risbett and Callie Rollins. A big problem for the young Mustangs is turnovers. Independence leads the WAMAC in turnovers, averaging almost 31 turnovers a game, turning the ball over a WAMAC high 41% of their possessions. Of those turnovers, a WAMAC leading 14 of them of those 31 turnovers are steals by their opponent. The Raiders are turning the ball over on 21% of their possessions, averaging just under 12 turnovers, which both rank 4th in the WAMAC. Of those Raider turnovers, only 4 of them are steals by their opponent, which ranks 1st in the WAMAC. The Raiders are just ahead of Independence in forcing turnovers by their opponents, forcing their opponents to turn the ball over on 30% of their possessions, which ranks 5th, forcing 18 turnovers a game. Of those 18 turnovers forced by the Raiders, 8 of them are steals by the Raiders, which ranks 7th. The Raiders have more than a steal a game. The Mustangs are forcing their opponents to turn the ball over on 30% of their possessions, which ranks 6th, forcing 22 turnovers a game, which ranks 2nd in the WAMAC. Only Vinton-Schellsburg is forcing more turnovers by their opponents, forcing almost 24 turnovers a game. Of the 22 turnovers forced by Independence, 14 of them are steals by the Mustangs, which ranks 2nd. Only Vinton-Schellsburg is averaging more steals, averaging 17. Morgan Grisvit ranks 4th in the WAMAC in steals, averaging 4 a game. Callie Rollins and Holly Wood are both averaging 2 steals a game. Isabella Farley, Devin Ludwig, and Sage Selker are all averaging more than a steal a game. That's 2 Capper Ford keys the game for the Raiders, 2 for the Mustangs, with the free throw line being even. I think with the turnover battle that will increase the Raiders' offensive efficiency to allow the Raiders to pick up the victory here tonight. A new change in high school basketball last year was the 35-second shot clock. In the previous season, 21-22.
Good evening and welcome to our house on Walnut and Williamsburg Raider girls basketball.
We'll send it down to producer Nathan King for your starting lineup, sponsored by the Sundown. If you're looking for starters, a main course, or good beverages, stop on down to the Sundown. No matter when you visit, you'll enjoy great food and great company. Visit the Sundown Bar and Grill today to see what all the hype is about.
Please do your part by examining qualities of good sportsmanship, check positive for your team, respecting the decisions of the game officials, and by recognizing the efforts of their opponent. Your starting lineup for the Mustangs. State freshman, number 1, Sage Stelzman. A sophomore, number 12, Morgan Rizzo. A freshman, number 25, Isabella Farley. A junior, number 32, Callie Rollins. And a freshman, number 34, Devin Ludwig. The Mustangs are coached by Rob Conway. And now the starting lines for your Williamsburg Raiders. First junior number 1, Charlie Rich. A senior number 3, Clara Sinclair. A sophomore number 10, Zoe Allen. A junior number 11, McKenna Hughes. And a sophomore number 24, Kennedy Skaggs. So it is a touch by Stephanie Dacey, assisted by head coach Jen and Isaiah Tom. Tonight, please welcome guest coach Timmy Hyde. Athletic training services are provided by Compass Memorial Hospital and Athletic Training Organic Library. We would like to welcome tonight's game officials, Ed Tim, Nathan Carlson, and Benedict Conley. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and gentlemen remove your hats and sing the national anthem. Tonight's anthem will be performed by Williamsburg Vocal Group Sirens and in harmony under the direction of Katie Birdie and Zach Green.
Mustangs come out with their 5 starters: Sage Stelter, Morgan Risvit, Isabella Farley, Callie Rollins, and Devin Ludwig. And the 5 starters for the Raiders: Carly Rich, Clara Sinclair, Zoe McKinney Hughes, and Kennedy Skaggs. Let's take a look at the uniforms for the teams tonight. Sponsored by Elite Sports. If you want a team looking its best, Elite Sports is a custom screen printing and embroidery company that's working with over 150 high schools and colleges in Iowa. They focus on athletics but print for any business or occasion. Screen printing, awards, embroidery, awards, and trophies, and custom artwork. At Elite Sports, their team of skilled in-house artists are available to assist with all of your needs. Raiders winning the tip in their home whites with the red Raiders and the red numbers, black outlining, and Independence in their maroon road jerseys with the white numbers, white Mustangs across the chest. Independence coming out in a 2-3 zone. Pass underneath, knocked out of bounds. Raiders will inbound. Underneath their own basket. Carly Rich the trigger, sends it out to McKenna Hughes, 15 on the shot clock. So that was a new change in last year's. Long 3-pointer comes up short. Offensive rebound by Skaggs. Her lefty shot is off as well. With the rebound pulled away by the Mustangs. And here comes Ludwig. Raiders start out man-to-man defense. And the first pass taken away by Clara Sinclair. Here's the first turnover by Independence. That's our Capper Ford key to the game that we think is going to go the Raiders' way. Zoe Allen's shot is off. Rebound pulled away by Independence. Selter over to Risvit, looking down low for Rollins. And that pass goes out of bounds. So 2 possessions and 2 turnovers. Get our first foul of the game here on Independence. And that's a new change this year in high school basketball. Skaggs driving, kicks to Carly Rich in the left-hand wing, and her 3 is good. There's our first points of the game. 3-pointer by the Raiders. Another turnover by the Mustangs. Third turnover for Independence. Rich, another 3 from the corner. Rebound comes off to Independence. Ball tipped away, going to get a jump ball, so that will maintain possession with the Mustangs as the Raiders won the tip. Alternate possession then to Independence. Jada Ruprecht checks into the game. Coming in for Callie Rollins. Our first sub off the bench. Long pass, that's stolen away by Carly Rich. 4th turnover, 3rd steal by the Raiders. 3-pointer by Skaggs is no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Going to say it's off of Carly Rich. I think he got the wrong number 1 on that one, but Raiders unable to convert on those turnovers so far. Starting out 1 for 6 from the field. 1 for 3 from 3-point range. Nice back cut. Ludwig. And Ludwig is fouled on the drive. That's going to be the first foul on the Raiders. That's our new change in high school basketball this year is the free throw rule. Last year it was the shot clock. Not a whole lot of change in girls basketball with the shot clock. Points were up just under a point a game. Overall offensive efficiency was down about half a point. As Ludwig splits the pair of free throws. That gets the Mustangs on the board. 3-1, Raiders lead. Zoe Allen's shot comes up short. Offensive rebound by Hughes. Allen on the drive. Carly Rich with the three. That is good. Another turnover on Independence. That's their 5th turnover here already in the first quarter. As we said, they're turning the ball over. Leading the Womack in turnover rate. Almost there's turnover on the Raiders. Maintain possession. And Hughes with the three. That's off Mac Iron. Rebound chased down by Carly Rich. Skaggs on the drive and gets it off glass. Eight to 1, the Raiders lead. Almost had another steal. Up to Ludwig. Here's Selter on the drive. She usually likes to shoot it from a 3-point range. And this time it's the Raiders turning the ball over. First turnover by the Raiders. The Raiders sub in. Skaggs coming out. Taylor Heitman checking into the game. Clara Sinclair checking out as well. And Ava Hooker comes in. Raiders with that 1-2-2 full court pressure. Holly Wood breaks the pressure. Gets it down low to Ruprecht. And there's the first field goal made there for Independence. 8-3 Raiders lead. Quickly back down the floor. Nice entry pass there by Taylor Heitman to Zoe Allen. She's fouled and will go to the free throw line. So that new change then, instead of 7 fouls being the 1-and-1 bonus and then 10 fouls and a half being that double bonus, now it's reset every quarter, so 5 fouls, it's an automatic double bonus. Zoe Allen hits the second. So we'll see how what that leads to for the amount of free throws that teams take on the year. Drive by Ludwig, offensive rebound comes off. Another offensive rebound by Risvit. Independence able to maintain possession. And nice pass, but shot comes up short. Carly Rich's pass a little too tall for the 6-foot Zoe Allen. Raiders will stay in that 1-2-2 full court pressure. And get the steal. Heitman with the steal. She drives. Shot is off. Here come the Mustangs back down the floor. Kick out, 3. Rim's no good. Rebound though, tipped. Another shot, Ruprecht, and that is no good. Independence falls back into their 2-3 zone. Carly Rich open after one pass. Off front iron, rebounded by Zoe Allen. She kicks it back out, swings it back around. This time Carly Rich is going to drive through the middle, and the runner is good. Quick 30-second timeout taken by Coach Conrad for Independence as the Raiders have built their lead up to 8 points, 11-3. So far the Raiders getting those turnovers like we expected, but it's the shooting. Both teams shot the ball well last year in a matchup at Independence. So far tonight, Independence coming out 1 for 7 from the field. The Raiders 3 for 13. Last year, the Raiders shot 43%, making 7 threes for an effective field goal percentage of 51%. Independent shot 47%, making 5 threes for an effective field goal percentage of 54%. We'll see if the teams start to warm up here as the game moves on. Here's Holly Wood on the drive. Stopped by Zoe Allen, and there's another turnover on Independence. 7th turnover here of the first quarter. Independence in that 2-3 zone. Carly Rich from the right-hand corner. Her shot is up and good. 14-3. And another timeout taken by Independence. Wasn't happy with that possession as the Raiders moved the ball around the perimeter pretty easily. So Carly Rich coming out is hot for the Raiders. She's 4 for 7. The rest of the Raiders are 1 for 7. Kennedy Skaggs with the only other basket made by the Raiders. 4 for 7 from the field, 3 for 6 from three-point range. That's an effective field goal percentage then of 79% early on here for Carly Rich. Also has 3 rebounds, 1 offensive, 2 defensive rebounds, and a steal. So she's the early leader for the Farm Bureau Star Player of the Game. Raiders lead by 11. Taylor Sanchez checking into the game for the Raiders. Kennedy Skaggs back in as well. And the Raiders stay with that 1-2-2 full court pressure. Selter going down the left side. Looks up for Rollins, but the pass is a little too tall and goes out of bounds. 8th turnover of the quarter for the Mustangs. Going to say that's off Sanchez and out of bounds. 3rd turnover on the Raiders. So the positive of the Raiders' turnover so far this year, and that was their issue, was turnovers against Solon. But most of them have been dead ball turnovers as opposed to live ball turnovers that usually lead to easy baskets and breakaways. So Selter's 3 is off, but able to collect the long rebound. And then tie up, and that's going to be a turnover then again on Independence. Isabella Farley checking back in. Independence falls back into, it looks like a 1-3-1 zone. High pass by Sanchez. That's going to go out of bounds. Too tall for Skaggs to collect. So back-to-back turnovers for the Raiders. Raiders have forced 9 Mustang turnovers here in the first quarter, but have turned it over 4 times themselves. A couple of unforced turnovers. Farley at the block. Gets it down to Ludwig. Excuse me, that was Rollins, but traveling. There's the 10th turnover on Independence. And they fall back into that 1-3-1 zone. 1-3-1, and that's where Carly Rich has been doing her damage. You can usually get shots if you move the ball quickly. You can usually get shots in that corner, and that's where she's made a couple of those 3-pointers. So Sanchez on the drive, fouled. They're going to say she was on the floor. That's the 3rd team foul on Independence. Inbounded right away to Taylor Heitman. Her 3 is good. The Raiders are starting to heat up and have built a 14-point lead, 17-3. Another turnover, steal by the Raiders. That's their 5th steal on the 11th turnover. Sanchez, her 3, rims off no good. Here comes Selter, gets it down low. Farley, up and in. (17-5). Raider lead back down to 12. Sanchez driving. Stopped there by Selter. Kick pass by Skaggs. Stolen away. May have gotten away. A little Euro step there by Ludwig for the basket. A little quick 4-0 run by the Mustangs to cut the Raider lead from 14 back down to 10, 17-7. Sanchez, long corner pass. Over to Carly Rich. Thought about the step back. Works the ball back around again. Skaggs will take the three. That's off back iron. No good, but long rebound. Tracked down by Carly Rich. Skaggs. Over to Sanchez. Over to Rich. Her three from the right wing comes up short. Independence down. Off back iron is Farley. Sanchez comes away with the rebound. And that will end our first quarter with the Raiders building. A 14-point lead was the largest. Back-to-back buckets by Independence cuts that down to 10 points at the end of the first quarter here, 17-7. So the Raiders started to heat up there towards the latter half of that first quarter. They are now 5 for 16 from the field, but 4 for 10 from three-point range. Only 1 for 2 from the free throw line. So we thought the free throw line was pretty even for both teams coming in. So that was a push in our Capper Ford keys to the game between the teams. We thought it would be those turnovers, and that's what's hurting Independence early on here. 11 first quarter turnovers. They're averaging 31 turnovers a game, turning the ball over on over 41% of their possessions. 14 of those are steals by their opponents, and so far the Raiders, 5 of those 11 turnovers have been steals. So with those 4 3-pointers, the Raiders' effective field goal percentage just under 50%. So Independence will start with the ball here in the second quarter. McKenna Hughes applying some pressure. Difficulty getting in the ball, but they get it into Selter, being guarded closely by Hughes. Gives up her dribble near the mid-court stripe. Able to get it to Farley. Over to Ludwig. She'll step back for a three. It's long. Rebounded by Skaggs. Ball tipped to Hughes. Looks for the dump off to Zoe Allen. In the scramble, Independence comes away with it. Quickly up the floor is Farley, being guarded by Sinclair. Now to Ludwig, being guarded by Ava Hooker. Farley is down on the block, looking down low for Ruprecht. Ball's knocked away, but Independence holds on to it. On the drive, Selter against Sinclair, and she gets fouled on the drive. And we see coming in, Selter likes to shoot threes. She's been driving the ball, takes 74% of her shots from three-point range on the season, 17 of 23. First free throw comes up short. 5 for 6 on the season. 83%, the top free throw shooter for the Mustangs. Second free throw is perfect. Independence 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Raiders 1 for 2. Falling back in that 1-3-1, and that lead person getting another steal. That's Morgan Risvit. Quickly down the floor, shot is off. Offensive rebound, though, by the Mustangs. Down low, Ruprecht with the finish. Another turnover on the Raiders. That's their third turnover here of the quarter. So Raiders led by 14, 17-3. Now it's 17-10. They've cut that lead in half down to 7. Skaggs with the steal. Rips it right out of Ruprecht's hands, and she's fouled on the drive. After 11 first quarter turnovers, that's the first turnover on Independence in the second quarter. Skaggs will go to the free throw line. First 3 games of the season, a perfect 8 for 8 from the free throw line for Skaggs. And perfect again. Second one is off. There's her first miss. Good offensive rebound by the Raiders. Another offensive rebound, and going to the line is Clara Sinclair. Sinclair so far 2 for 6 on the early season from the free throw line, but ranks 4th in the WAMAC in free throw rate. She gets there often for the number of shots that she takes. Has only taken 4 shots on the season and has taken 6 free throws. Second free throw is perfect. 19-10. The Raiders lead by 9. Putting on that full court pressure. Ball goes out of bounds to the Raiders. There's a second turnover on Independence. They fall back in that 1-3-1 zone. Got to watch out for that lead person, that Morgan Risvit. There at the top. And that's why she ranks so highly in steals. Ava Hooker with the drive. They're going to say got hand on the ball on the drive there. Left-hand runner by Sinclair is no good. Raiders get a trap as the ball comes just across half court. Down low is Addison Kaiser all alone. 19-12, Raiders lead by 7. Almost stolen again by Risvit. Skip pass over to McKenna Hughes. She drives into the lane. They say no foul, but shot's going to go anyway. 21-12, Raiders lead again by 9. Turn around in the lane, shot is no good. We'll give a block there, she lost it. Oh, offensive rebound falls right in the lap of Addison Kaiser. Back down to 7. Ava Hooker driving through that zone, off glass and good. That's the other way to attack those zone defenses. Good ball movement, good player movement against that 1-3-1 zone. There's shots available in the corners, or you can attack those gaps in the zone. Get that zone moving, attack the gaps with the dribble. The runner rims in, out, and back in for Devin Ludwig. Ava shot just a little bit long, rebounded by Independence. Farley at the free throw line, gets it down to Kaiser, over top of Zoe Allen. 23-18, the Mustangs have cut it down to 5. Carly Rich, three-pointer no good. Zoe Allen with the offensive board. She gets the old opportunity, old-fashioned three-point play. And she puts it back in and gets fouled. Ruprecht back on the floor, along with Rollins. Farley, Wood, and Selter. Zoe Allen missing the free throw, but it's chased down by Carly Rich. On the drive, fouled again and going back to the free throw line. And that's the 4th team foul now on Independence in the second quarter. So the Raiders will be in the double bonus then for the final 3:44 as Zoe hits the first free throw. Raiders only got to the line 2 times in the first quarter. Raiders extending that lead back up to 9. Clara Sinclair steps in front for the steal. McKenna Hughes drives in the lane, kicks out to Carly Rich. Zoe Allen with the ball fake. Clara Sinclair for 3 comes up short. The Raiders 0 for 3 here in the second quarter from 3-point range. Raiders fall into a 2-3 zone. Offensive rebound, that's the trouble with zones. Don't block out an individual person, so therefore easier to get those offensive rebounds. So that's the question with the new foul rule. Is yes, the Raiders will be in the bonus for the final 3 minutes here, but most of the free throws, it seems like, have still been traditional in the active shooting fouls. How many of them are bonus? So even recording the difference in free throw attempts, you're not necessarily going to know if it's as a result of the bonus or not. Missing the second free throw. 2 for 4 in the quarter, 3 for 6 for the game so far for Independence from the free throw line. McKenna Hughes from the left corner, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds. Saved by Carly Rich, but it's right to the Mustangs. Here's Selter. Over to Hollywood. Gets it down low, free throw line. And then nice pass down low to Ruprecht. Mustangs started out 3 for 11 in that first quarter. They're 5 for 10 here in the second quarter. So they're starting to heat up as well. Skip pass over top of that lead person, that 1-3-1. That's where those steals come out of that 1-3-1. Stepping in is Sinclair. And here we will get some bonus free throws then on the push. So these will be actual bonus free throws here. 2 shots automatically is the new rule. No 1-and-1 any longer. The first one is off by Zoe Allen. Zoe on the young season, a 2 for 4 from the free throw line, 50%. Makes this, she'll be 2 for 4 on the night as well. Doubling those numbers, missed that one as well. 27-21, Mustangs quickly down the floor. Entry pass knocked away. Now on the drive is Farley, stopped by Zoe Allen. Looking for Risvet in the corner, stolen away by McKenna Hughes. And quickly down the floor, Sanchez with the miss. Offensive rebound by Hughes, that's missed. Down low with the left hand is Rollins. And a steal by the Mustangs. Risvet with the steal, going up against Skaggs. She misses, looking for the foul. And Coach Dacey will take a timeout for the Raiders, as the Mustangs have cut that Raider lead back down to 4 points. Have not been this close since the score was 3-1 and only down by 2. Then the Raiders went up 6-1 and led by 5. Largest lead was 14, 17-3. Independence quickly cut that down in half to 7, 17-10, and then went back and forth. Did the Raiders and the Mustangs, 7-9 for that lead. Cut it down to 5, 23-18. Raiders build it back up to 9, 27-18. And now a nice run again by the Mustangs to cut that down to 4. 5-0 run here, and it's 27-23. Raiders leading by 4. 1 minute, 27 seconds remaining in the first half. Raiders get the inbound to McKenna Hughes. Still in that 1-3-1 zone defense. Skaggs from the right wing comes up short. Rebound taken away. Going to call a jump ball. Farley had it. Fall into a little 2-3 zone on the inbounds. Raiders get it into Ava Hooker. And they move back to that 1-3-1. Skaggs then from the left side. Her three is good. First three-point make for the Raiders here in the second quarter. Stolen by Hooker. Her jumper in the lane. Rims no good. And taken away by Ludwig. Going to stay with the Mustangs. 30-23, Raiders lead by 7, under a minute to go. Raiders 1 for 6 here in the quarter. Get it down low to Kaiser. Stolen away by Ava Hooker. That's the 5th steal for the Raiders here in the quarter. 6 turnover by the Mustangs. And that's been Independence's big problem so far early in the season. Turnovers and steals by their opponent. McKenna Hughes drives through that 1-3-1 zone. And pass over to Carly Rich. Her three is no good, out of bounds. And here come the Mustangs. Shot clock is now off with 30 seconds to go in the half. Long inbound pass to Farley. Breaking that Raider 1-2-2 press. Kick out. Not going to wait for the last shot. Shot is long but run down by Rizvit. Swing it back over. I'm going to say it's off of Sanchez, and Independence will maintain possession of the ball. Jada Ruprecht checking back into the game for Kaiser. Ludwig, Rizvit, Farley also in on the floor along with Hollywood. Get it down low. Ruprecht off board. Good. Raiders one last opportunity. Carly Rich with the shot. It's long. Ava follow. That's going to be after the buzzer. Would not have counted. So we had a 10-point lead for the Raiders, 17-7. At the end of the first quarter, Independence cuts that lead in half. 30-25 at halftime. We'll send it over to Cooper Bott for some words from our sponsors.
From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Shannon Slockett and Wendy Yelland in Williamsburg today.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Lillis Insurance Agency in Williamsburg if auto owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Ullman's Fine Home Furnishings has been turning ideas into beautiful homes for over 86 years.
Quality, style, and a fun shopping experience are what Ullman's is known for.
Come visit Ullman's in Williamsburg and see their vast selection.
And remember, there's always free delivery. Stop at Ullman's Fine Home Furnishings in Williamsburg today and stay as long as you like.
Do you know my mom's a realtor? I love the banking. Let's talk about moving. I can't wait until it's closing day. My mom's your real estate. It's closing day. I'm gonna work for the Valentine someday. I love Williamsburg. Go Raiders! Williamsburg is my home.
Doc's Tap Room on the Square in Williamsburg is your place to grab a brew, gather, and have a good time. Doc specializes in local Iowa craft brews and offers locally made ice cream, fresh squeezed lemonade, and Raiderade and delicious appetizers. Doc's loves to support live, local music. Check our Facebook page or website to see upcoming show dates and times. Come see us at Doc's in Williamsburg.
Well, we had our first baby.
It is beautiful. Or handsome.
We're interested in life insurance.
And we bought a bigger car.
Bigger car. Here is your plan. Goodbye.
When protecting your future, count on a human. Only a Farm Bureau Financial Services agent will sit down with you for a super check and together create a plan that works for you. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Shannon Slockett and Wendy Yelland in Williamsburg today.
Williamsburg Dental Health Clinic is a proud sponsor of Williamsburg Schools and Raider Athletics, serving Williamsburg, Iowa County, and surrounding communities since 2005. Our office employs all kinds of smile experts. Our skilled doctors, Megan Greer and Erica Takanami, take pride in providing the best quality of dentistry for our patient family and stand behind the care they provide. Our fun team of assistants are here to talk you through procedures and answer any questions to put you at ease. Our team of caring hygienists aim to keep you comfortable as they build a relationship of trust with every patient that steps into our office. Call our front office to get scheduled as a new patient or resume your care. Williamsburg Dental Health Clinic. Comfortable, friendly care for your smile. Because when you smile, we smile. Located at 827 South Highland Street. Call us today at 319-668-9808 to experience the difference.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everyone about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people being here.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jared Klosterberg and sales associate Amanda Hohenschel in Williamsburg today.
Come take my hand, see the world around you. The time is right, just let the lights surround you. And step by step you feel it coming alive. The feeling deep down inside and you got nothing to hide. To reach the top you gotta keep on moving. Don't let it stop, just gotta keep on moving. I know you're doing your best, just stepping up the rest. Just keep on passing the test and then you gotta
Pain, hands, feet, it comes and goes. Neuropathy, pain strikes, and another drug or surgery just won't do. At least talk to Agape Chiropractic Laser Clinic for a consultation. It won't cost a dime. Agape has the only FDA-approved Class 4 therapeutic laser that just might be your answer. No drugs, no surgeries. Worth a call? Agape Chiropractic Laser Clinic. Call for a free consultation and start healing better without drugs or surgery.
Every home has a story, and for us, it's about the excitement on a young couple's face when they get the keys to their first home, or the happiness of watching a growing family purchase a home with a bigger backyard for their kids to roam. It's about the attention to detail of a new build and long-time dream finally taking off. And it's about the satisfaction of making the home buying process simple and smooth for a family looking to get back to their roots in the country. Apply in person or through the FTSB Mortgage Express app and let us help start your story. Come see us.
Bellin Construction, Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning has been a proud Raider supporter for over 30 years. Our family-owned and operated business also takes pride in serving the Williamsburg area and surrounding communities. Whether you need us for new construction, remodels, plumbing service calls, or HVAC replacements, we have the experience it takes to get the job done right. From our crew at Belland Inc., go Raiders!
State coordinates of new land acquisition.
Oh, you know that big oak tree that got struck by lightning?
Negative.
The barn with the funny cow mural?
Negative.
One-eyed scarecrow?
Negative.
Giant water tower? You're not from here, are you?
I've never seen him.
Robots don't know you. We do. For over 80 years, we put relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact from your agent Jared Klosterman and sales associate Amanda Hohenschau in Williamsburg today.
Berg Insurance has been offering the Williamsburg community peace of mind for over 50 years. We are an independent agency representing many different carriers to custom fit your needs. Home, health, life, farm, truck, auto. We have you covered. Visit our website or give us a call today. Berg Insurance on the Square in Williamsburg. We can't think of a better place to call home. Let's go Raiders. Play tater-toe.
Independence will start with the ball to open up the second half on the inbound. Quick foul called on Carly Rich. Her second personal, first team foul here in the third quarter. Almost stolen away by Rich, knocked out of bounds. It is a steal. Turnover on Independence. That was their issue in the first half for the Mustangs, was those turnovers. Mustang turned the ball over 17 times in the first quarter, or first half. Turned the ball over on 40% of their possessions. The problem for the Raiders in that first half was their shooting, with Carly Rich making the three right there. Raiders only shot 28% in the first half, 25% from a three-point range. Independence collecting the offensive rebound. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound collected again by the Mustangs. Shot up, no good. Another opportunity for Callie Rollins. Loose ball picked up by Ludwig, and we're going to get a foul. Jada Ruprecht checking in quickly for Callie Rollins. And looking to inbounds, get it into Ruprecht. Her shot up and good. 33-27, the Raiders lead. And falling back into that 1-3-1 zone. You got to watch out for that lead person, Rizvit, but should have open shots there right where McKenna Hughes was. She bounces it down to Zoe Allen. We're going to get the first foul, holding foul on Independence. That's their first. Rollins checking back in for Ruprecht. Inbound to Zoe Allen. Right back to Carly Rich, and she hits from 3 again. Right back up to a 9-point lead. And the Raiders got a trap over top to Rizvit, though. And she comes across the timeline, looking down low. Right back to Rizvit. And shot was blocked by Zoe Allen. Here comes Carly Rich. Ball fake. It's Selter up into the air, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2. Rich leading the Raiders early in the season here at getting to the free throw line. 9 for 13 from the free throw line, shooting just under 70%. First one hits the front iron and rolls in. Raiders come out, makes them both. 38-27. Come out of the half on an 8-2 run and force another turnover by the Mustangs. Here comes Carly Rich down the floor, driving down the middle, kicks it out to Zoe Allen. Up top to Skaggs from 3, rims in and out. Rebounded by Zoe Allen. Her putback comes up short, but on the rebound, a couple of Mustangs battling for it, and Rizvit's going to get the travel. So the Raiders forced the turnovers by Independence, unable to cash in with their shooting in the first half. We'll see if they can improve that shooting in the second half here and hold on to their lead. Quickly over to Sinclair. McKenna Hughes drives into the middle. Her runner rims off, no good. Rebound taken away by Ludwig. She'll bring it up the floor herself. Kicks it over to Rizvit. Ball fake. Top of the key, a three-pointer, no good by Selter. Rebounded by Sinclair. Here comes Skaggs now on the fast break. Her shot, no good, blocked. And here come the Mustangs quickly back down the floor. That's why Independence leads the Wamac in the number of possessions. Up and down the floor. Shot by Rollins is no good. Quickly back is Carly Rich. Her drive, she's fouled. Set to check in for the Raiders, Ava Hooker and Taylor Heitman. A couple of subs as well. Wood and Kaiser coming in for the Mustangs after this first free throw, which is good by Carly Rich. Sinclair and Skaggs coming out. Second free throw is no good. Offensive rebound, though, by Zoe Allen. Raiders will set it up again, kick it over to Allen. Her three rims in and out, no good. 39-27, Raiders built that lead. Was 5 at halftime, back up to 12. 39-27. Raiders back into their usual man-to-man defense here, almost poked away. Down low with the lefty runner, no good. Offensive rebound, though. Kaiser with the offensive rebound. Kick out to Wood, three-pointer. Off back iron, no good. Rebounded by Ava Hooker, comes away with it. Coming up the left side. Over to Zoe Allen, driving down middle. She's fouled on her drive. She'll go back to the free throw line. And that's the fourth team foul on the Mustangs. So the Raiders in the bonus, that double bonus with the new 5-foul rule for the final 4:39. And that's one positive of the new foul rule, is if Independence commits 15 fouls here in the third quarter, that will reset rather than every foul in the entire fourth quarter being free throws. We saw that in a junior high game where there were 19 fouls called in the third quarter. Then that resets for the fourth quarter. Zoe Allen hits them both. Bring that Raider lead back up to 14, and another turnover on the Mustangs. So the Raiders coming out of halftime, building their lead back up to 14. That's the largest it has been all night. It was 17-3 as the Mustangs slowly started to poke away at that lead, cutting it down to 4 points, 27-23. Now the Raiders building it back up to 14, 41-27. Zoe Allen over to Ava Hooker into that left-hand corner. Taylor Heitman's three is good. That's where those shots are against that 1-3-1 zone. And now the Raiders' largest lead is 17. Zoe Allen with the steal. Shot off glass, no good. Rebound taken away by Wood. Coming up the right-hand side. You're going to get a foul on Taylor Heitman. Nobody stepping up and stopping the ball on that drive by Wood, getting all the way to the basket before Heitman comes with the foul. That's the third foul on the Raiders here in the third quarter. Inbound to Ruprecht against Zoe Allen. Zoe goes up, straight up, so no foul called there. With the kick out to Carly Rich, her three from the right wing is good. Raiders struggled shooting, especially in that second quarter, and that allowed Independence to come back. Raiders are hitting those shots now. And before the almost turnover there by the Mustangs, we get a timeout by Coach Conrad. So Raiders shooting was 28% in the first half. They're now up to 31%, 41% effective field goal percentage, as most of the damage here in the third quarter has come from three-point range. They're now 9 for 26 from three-point range, shooting 35%. Raiders taking, with Independence sagging back into that 1-3-1 zone, and those shots open in the quarters. They're taking 58% of their shots from three-point range are the Raiders. On the season, the Raiders came in ranking 10th in the WAMAC, only ahead of South Tama and these Independence Mustangs in the amount of shots they're taking from three-point range. Raiders averaging taking 13.7 three-pointers a game, 29% of their shots coming from three-point range. They've already taken 25 three-pointers. So the timeout saved the possession for Independence. Get it into Ruprecht with the pass then over to Farley, breaking the Raider pressure. Driving down low then is Kaiser. Going to get a foul on the Raiders on the drive. Looking to inbound. Finally get it into Ruprecht. Down low then, tied up by Sanchez. Tying up Isabella Farley. That will be a turnover then on the Mustangs. And here come the Raiders up by 20 all of a sudden. It was only a 5-point game, a 30-25 at halftime. So it's a 17-2 run here by the Raiders in the quarter. And Zoe Allen unable to control the pass from Sanchez. Here come the Mustangs. And nice little jumper kind of left alone there was Devin Ludwig on that block. That ends the Raider run there, 47-29. Heitman gets it to Sanchez at the top of the key. Carly Rich, her three. That's just a little bit long. Rebounded by Zoe Allen. She takes one dribble, left-hand shot, no good. Rebound pulled away by Ruprecht. Ludwig being guarded by Sanchez. Over to Kaiser. Kaiser down low to Ruprecht. Stolen away by Sanchez. Raiders with a 4-on-1 break. Sanchez goes, and she's fouled by Kaiser. She'll go to the free throw line for two. So again, you can't measure in regards to the new free throw rule. Here goes Sanchez to the free throw line. That's the 5th foul. So no matter what, she would have been going to the free throw line, but that was in the act of shooting, so she'd be going to the free throw line anyway. So there's no way to discern as you look at the free throw numbers how much these new foul rules are impacting, because she'd be going to the line anyway because she was in the act of shooting for 2, as opposed to it being a new bonus situation. But we'll keep on tracking those numbers as the season goes on. Second one rolls in for Sanchez. 48-29 Raiders lead. And going to get a block on Sanchez. And that's the 5th foul. These will be our bonus shots here then. So the old way, that would just be the 5th team foul that would continue in the second half. Now that's the 5th team foul on the Raiders. So that sends Sage Selter to the free throw line. Came in shooting 83% from the free throw line. Best on the Mustangs. And she hits the first one there, 48-30. And she hits the second. So 3 for 4 from the free throw line for her 3 points tonight so far. So the Raiders were only shooting at 28%, 34% for their effective field goal percentage at halftime. They're now up to 33% from three-point range. That was 25% at halftime. So going 4 for 8 so far, 50% here in the third quarter to bring those percentages up to 30% from the field on the night, 40% for their effective field goal percentage with those 9 three-pointers made on 27 attempts, taking almost 60% of their shots from three-point range. Raiders also able to get to the line. 41.3 rate, that's what they've been averaging on the season so far. Quickly, Carly Rich gets it in, and in that left-hand corner, Taylor Heitman with the 3. Builds that lead back up to 20, the highest it's been on the night for the Raiders. Rizvit trying to break the pressure, ball loose, controlled. Going to get a jump ball, and that jump ball is going to stay with Independence. That saves the possession, no turnover. Ruprecht checking back in for Kaiser. Ludwig, Farley, Selter, and Rizvit, the 5 on the floor for the Mustangs. Ball poked away, but controlled by Farley. Back up to Selter on top, looking down low. Unable to control the pass was Ruprecht. Turnover on Independence, still by the Raiders. Here comes Ava Hooker driving all the way, coast to coast. Had to alter that shot as she was heading up for the layup. So quickly back down the floor are the Mustangs. Farley gets it to Selter on the drive against Carly Rich. She misses the runner, rebounded by Ava Hooker. Gets some help then as she was double teamed in the corner by Carly Rich, who brings it across the timeline. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Now from the right side to Taylor Heitman. After making a couple from that left-hand corner, right side not so kind. Nice ball fake by Zoe Allen. A little fake pass out to Heitman, and she puts it up and in for the Raiders' largest lead of the night. Steal by Ava Hooker. It's up and he's going to count it. One free throw, so the basket is good. 55-31. Raiders up now by 24. As Devin Ludwig checks in for Ruprecht, 3 Raiders jump off the bench. Sanchez, Hughes, and Skaggs come in for Sinclair, Rich, and Heitman. So Ava Hooker gets 1 free throw here. Ava gets the free throw line often with a 70% or 70 free throw rate. Came in 4 for 7 on the season, makes that one. 56-31, the Raiders leading by 25. Hard to believe this was a 5-point game at the half. And now all of a sudden up by 25. Steal by Sanchez. Kicks it out to Hughes on the right-hand wing. Up to Ava Hooker. She drives into the lane. Kicks it out to Skaggs. Lefty three-pointer. High archer is good. 59-31. Raiders extend the lead to 28. Risvit will bring the ball across the timeline for the Mustangs. Raiders drop back man-to-man defense. Get it down low. Farley on the drive. Over to Ludwig. Jumper from the left-hand corner. No good. Rebound tipped back out. Controlled by Selter. Almost stolen away by Hooker. Farley looking down low for Rollins. Poked away by Zoe Allen. Here comes Allen on the drive. 1-on-3. No good. Rebound taken away by Farley. Looking for help. Trying to get it from Ludwig. But before she was able to pass it off to Ludwig, shuffles her feet, and that's a travel. Mustang turnover rate was 40 at halftime. They're up to 43 for that turnover rate. Skaggs with the three. She knew that was off right away. Just before the end of the third quarter buzzer. So impressive third quarter there by the Raiders, similar to the way they started out the game. They ran out to a 14-point lead, 17-3 early on, but that's when Independence got hot and just kept on carving into that lead, cut it down to 4, 27-23. Raiders led by 5 at halftime, 30-25. It was a 6-point game as the Raiders hit a 3 to the 2 for Independence to build the lead from 5 to 6. Then from 33-27, all of a sudden, next thing you know, it's 47-27. A 14-0 run by the Raiders, and then they extended after that 59-31. So holding Independence to 6 points in that third quarter, while the Raiders almost doubling their points. They had 30 at halftime. They scored 29 in that third quarter. So that was the question for the Raiders in that first half. They were forcing the turnovers, but they weren't hitting their shots, and that's what allowed Independence. Independence shoots the ball well. It's just a matter of getting the field goal opportunities for the Mustangs. And the Raiders in that third quarter hit their shots, especially from three-point range, and all of a sudden, boom, we're up to a 28-point lead at the end of the third quarter. Ava Hooker on the drive. McKenna Hughes in that left-hand corner against this 1-3-1. Nice attacking of the seam by Sanchez. Her drive off glass is good, and she'll go to the free throw line. Third personal foul on Farley. Sanchez back to the free throw line for one. Free throw rim's good. Now the Raiders have doubled up the Mustangs all of a sudden. 62-31, 31-point lead. Selter over to Farley. Her three is wide left. Ball tipped out of bounds. Going to say it's off Skaggs, and Independence will maintain control. Ludwig triggering in for the Mustangs underneath. Looks like Raiders are going to zone up 2-3 coming off the inbound. Zoe Allen tipped it, stolen away by Skaggs. Here comes Ava Hooker. Kicks it out to McKenna Hughes. She drives, and layup is good. A parting of the seas there as McKenna Hughes drove to the basket. Raiders going to fall back into a 2-3 zone here. Selter gets it to Ludwig on the drive. Shot no. Rebound tipped. Controlled by Ava Hooker. Up to Sanchez. Her drive. No good, but she's fouled by Selter. 2 quick fouls on the Mustangs here in the fourth quarter. And that's the third foul on Selter as well. So Selter and Farley both with 3 fouls. Sanchez back to the free throw line. First one comes up short. So Hollywood comes in for Selter with her 3 fouls. And Ruprecht comes in for Rollins, missing both. No, didn't touch iron, so inbounded then by Independence underneath. Raiders fall back into a 2-3 zone. Clara Sinclair in the middle of that zone there, trying to take away Ruprecht in the middle. Get it to the free throw line there. Shot rims, no good. Ruprecht with the offensive rebound. Her shot is long, rebound taken away by Ava Hooker. She's going to drive. Shot comes up short, rebounded by Sanchez. Kicks it back out to Hughes. Raiders swing it back around. Sanchez on the drive. She's going to go back to the free throw line for some more free throws. And Sanchez came in with a free throw rate of 47.1. Misses the first. And Womack average free throw rate is 27. So nearly double for Sanchez, getting to the free throw line, double the rate of the rest of the Womack players, and she hits the second. And 65-31. And Carly Rich checks in for Sanchez. Raiders in that 2-3 zone. Ludwig looking down low for Ruprecht. She turns, and there's the whole zone there collapsing on Ruprecht. The ball off of the Raiders, and Independence will keep possession of the ball. So Raiders in that zone trying to take away Ruprecht down low. They get into her in the lane. She kicks it out to Farley. Her 3 comes up short. Rebound, offensive rebound by Wood. Her jumper is short as well. Rebounded by Ludwig. She's going to go to the free throw line, fouled by Sinclair. Hope going to call Skaggs on the foul. I think you had your choice of who to call that foul on after a couple of offensive rebounds by the Mustangs. Second foul on Skaggs. Sending Ludwig to the free throw line. She hits the first. Came in 2 for 7, 29% from the free throw line, but gets to the free throw line at the highest rate for the Mustangs, and she hits both free throws. Here's Taylor Heitman checked into the game. Her 3 is long. Ludwig brings it across the timeline, gets it over into the right-hand corner to Farley. Her 3 is no good. Rebounded by Carly Rich. She'll bring it up. She's got Heitman on the right-hand wing. Swings it back to Skaggs, who her left-hand drive is good. 67-33. I think we're going to have to do some digging in the archives of Raider girls basketball here to see the last time they scored this many points. This is the 3rd time this season they've put up 60 points or more in a game. Did it against West Branch, did it against Center Point Urbana. Skaggs looking for 70 off front iron. Rebound chased down by Sinclair. Skaggs this time on the drive. Scoop shot is good. 69-33. And Coach Dacey's going to take a quick timeout, get Sanchez back in the game, under 5 to go. Zoe Allen checking back in as well. Quick 30-second timeout just to get a couple of subs into the ball game. So it's been the second half shooting here by the Raiders. They were shooting 27.8% at halftime. That is up now to 36%. It's the three-point shooting is what it's been for the Raiders. Going 12 for 34, 35% from three-point range. Taking over half their shots from three-point range. 56% of their shots coming from three-point range for an effective field goal percentage of 46%. 69 points on the board so far. That's an offensive efficiency for the Raiders of 103.2 points per 100 possessions. So not only are they taking threes, they're also driving to the basket with 25 free throw attempts on the night as well. Only 8 for the Mustangs, and that was a key we thought would be a 50-50, and the Raiders winning that one. The Raiders, aside from the offense, the rebounding, which we thought would go to Independence. Ruprecht with the bucket for the Mustangs. 69-35, Raiders lead by 34. Long three-pointer by Sanchez. That's longer than NBA range. That cracks the 70 barrier. 72-35 for the Raiders. Raiders fall back in that 3-2 zone. They're going to get a reach on Carly Rich as that pass went into Kaiser. Reagan Ray going to check into the game for the first time along with Olivia Corkery. Getting their first action. Out comes Ludwig and Isabella Farley as Ray and Corkery check into the ball game. Ball taken away by Sanchez. He's going to drive. I think he means two red. Fourth foul on the Mustangs. Don't have a 4. And the Raiders will empty the bench here. So once the Raiders went up by 35 points, once the score went 69-33, that was 36 points. That's why you see the clock still running, so that's a continuous clock, is that 35 points. It remains a continuous clock until the score goes under 25. Turnover there on Sanchez. Moved the feet there before she put the ball on the ground. Brody Weingarten checking into the game, along with Allie Gorsh, Zoe Sukup, and Katie Reed into the ball game for the Raiders. The JV squad that beat the Mustangs in our opener. Looking for Carolyn Howard down low, gets tied up. Chloe Prentisil also checked into the ball game. So both teams with 5 new players on the floor. Weingarten comes away with the steal, kicks it out to Gorsh. Shot comes up short. Gorsh gets the offensive rebound put back and knocked out of bounds. Raiders will maintain control. Christina Izza checking into the ball game for the Mustangs. She's the foreign exchange student for Independence from Spain. Checking in. Sanchez picks up the dribble, gets it over to Katie Reed. Kicks it out to Gorsh, posting up down on the block, looking for it again. Sanchez driving down the middle. And her scoop and score. 74-35. Raiders now lead by 39. Ball poked away by Gorsh. Prentisil being guarded by Gorsh. And double team. Nice steal by Sanchez. And she uses the right hand on the left hand layup. No bonus point there for not using the left hand. And 76-35 is the Raider lead, up by 41. Going to get a foul on Allie Gorsh there on the reach-in. The clock's supposed to stop on the administration of a penalty on a foul there, but the clock continues to run. Officials just whistling that in quickly. So here's Ray looking down low for Carolyn Howard, and it goes out of bounds. Zoe Sukup to trigger it in. Sanchez just needs to come across half court, which she does, and the Raiders can dribble it on out. You can just hold the ball now under 5 seconds. And there's the ball game. Impressive performance here tonight by the Williamsburg Raiders. They started out hot, running out to a 14-point lead early, 17-3. Independence cut that down to 10 at the end of the first quarter, 17-7. They continued chipping away at the Raider lead, cut it down to 4 just before halftime, 27-23. Raiders led by 5 at halftime, 30-25. And you're like, uh-oh, it's going to be another game like last year at Independence, where the Raiders won by 2. 51-49 at Independence last year. Raiders came out at halftime, continued to force the turnovers, and this time they started hitting those shots, especially from three-point range, and they ran out, built that lead up to 10 points quickly on a 7-2 run, 37-27. They continued on that up to a 20-point lead, 17-2 run to come out at halftime, 47-27. The Raiders lead by 20. They led by 28. Then at the end of the third quarter, 59-31, holding the Mustangs to 6 points, where the Raiders scored 29 points in that third quarter. And then we have a final score then of 76-35. So we're going to have to check and see the last time the Raiders put up 76 points. 13 of 36 from three-point range for the Raiders, taking uncharacteristic 55% of their shots from three-point range, shooting 36%. Halftime they were below 30%, 27.8% shooting in the first half. They end the game as shooting 38.5%. Adding in those three-pointers, they were at 48.5% for an effective field goal percentage. Independence ends up shooting 32% on the night, only made 2 three-pointers, as they only take about 25% of their shots, and that's what they did tonight, was take 25% of their shots from three-point range, went 2 for 11, 18%, only got to the free throw line 8 times, 7 of those coming in the first half, so only 1 in the second half, shooting 62% from three-point range. They did grab the offensive rebounds, and that key to the game we thought was going to go to the Mustangs, as they grabbed 43% of their misses compared to 28% for the Raiders. So that is advantage for Independence for the rebounding key to the game, but everything else went to the Raiders. The Raiders forcing 31 turnovers. That's what the Mustangs have been turning the ball over all season long, turning the ball over on 44% of their possessions. And again, in the second half, the Raiders were able to hit those shots, and most of those coming from three-point range to run away from the Mustangs here tonight. So final score tonight from the rack, the Raiders 76, Mustangs 35. The Mustangs will return to Independence to host the Janesville Wildcats on Saturday at 2 o'clock. The Mustangs will return to Walmack Play, hosting the Grinnell Tigers on Tuesday night at 6. The Raiders girls' next game will be the second-ranked Benton Lady Cats next Friday, December 15th. The Raiders girls will return to the rack on Saturday, December 16th, hosting the Washington Demons in a boy-girl doubleheader, with the girls' game kicking it off at 3 o'clock. The boys kicked off their 23-24 season at Fort Madison, taking on the Bloodhounds last Saturday, and are at Independence tonight. Our first look at the Raider boys will be on Tuesday, December 12th, which will be our next broadcast, when they host the Center Point Urbana Stormin' Pointers as the boys begin a 4-game homestand. A big thank you to Robbie Allison, Cooper Bott, and Blake Brink for doing the stats and running the video board, and all the technical assistance from Veronica Heitman and Todd Yelland. Thank you for joining us on our Williamsburg YouTube channel for tonight's girls basketball game between the Raiders and the Independence Mustangs. Good night from the rack, the Raiders Athletic Center.